Hello everybody, Mikey here, or Burns Post, like I always say, and today I'm going to be giving you all my predictions for Danganronpa 2X2. This video is going to be more laid back and unscripted, so get ready for a chill one. So first things first, I'm going to be predicting some new things for the base game.
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
So the first thing I have to predict is actually the 4th chapter. I think they're going to have new sprites for the chapter 4 gang. I think really showing them starving might kinda add to the game experience a little bit more, because the one issue I had with chapter 4 in the first game is that sure, they said they were starving but they all look fine, so I think it'd be interesting if we got new sprites to show them starving. The next thing I think we can get new in the base game is a new Mikan execution. Now listen, me personally, I think the Mikan execution's fine. Not one of my favorites, but not one of my least favorites, but I know the Danganronpa community as a whole doesn't really like it, so I think if they're listening to community complaints about the first game, I think they will make a new Mikan execution. If not, that's alright with me, but if so, I think it'd be cool. And this is the one thing I think is guaranteed for base game, is a new Junko model, for the big Junko that appears behind the little Junko. Because my biggest issue with the final chapter of Danganronpa 2 is that they have this model, but it looks so jank and they don't really do anything with it besides her just pulling out a big phone. It looks fine in cutscenes, but in the gameplay it kind of looks, I don't know, kind of looks bland compared to what I think a giant Junko would look like. So I think they would have a new Junko model now that they have some better modeling, and that's been 10 years since the first game came out, 10 or 15, right? So yeah, I think a new model would be interesting to see for Junko. But yeah, for base game, that's all I got. Alright, let's get into the new route.
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
Alright, so for chapter 1, I think if there is going to be a difference, I think there's 3 options here. I think the first one is that Azuru is here, and something went wrong with Hajime's Neo World program, so I think the first thing that could happen is Azuru's here, and if Azuru is here, then fuck, I have no idea what could happen. Absolutely none. If it is just still Hajime, I think Nagito will kill Hajime, because he was the one closest to Nagito in the dark in the original timeline. If Nagito doesn't do it, I think he will try to kill, or if Nagito doesn't kill Hajime, I think Fuyuhiko will try to kill Big Back Byakuya, or at least tries to kill him, or then Byakuya kills Fuyuhiko. Because I remember Fuyuhiko had some pretty serious beef with Byakuya in the first chapter, so I think if Byakuya dies, I think it will be Fuyuhiko who does it, or at least something different relating to those two, because I don't know, maybe Teruteru just doesn't do it. I don't think Teruteru is going to kill first again. I think that'd be very uninteresting if he did, but I wouldn't particularly mind it because I don't like Teruteru. So for chapter 2, if it's a new motive, I think Sonya's killing Soda. I don't think Soda is lasting long, and I think if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Sonya. I have no reason for this, I just think Sonya would be fed up of Soda's shit by chapter 2, so I think if it were to happen, I think that's when it would happen. I think they would do it early. If it is the same motive, then I think Fuyuhiko will kill one of the Twilight girls. I don't think it'd be Mahiru, because I think they would like to keep it the same. If anything, I think he would kill Mikan for some fucking reason, I don't know. Because I think they would try to get mostly new survivors and new people as murderers and killers, so I don't think they would try to kill Mahiru again. I mean, it could happen. Same thing could happen, it's just Fuyuhiko instead of Peko this time. Here's a weird idea I have for chapter 2. I have no basis for this at all. I'm just going on the fact that it's an alternate story. Maybe Natsumi coming back. Maybe just for a little dab up, or maybe she's someone on the island. Maybe she replaces Fuyuhiko. I don't know. I have no idea what they would do with that, but as I was writing my bullet points, I thought, you know what, why not throw Natsumi in here? Maybe Fuyuhiko dies in this new timeline instead of Natsumi. I don't know, just an idea I had, just shooting the shit, you know. For chapter 3, if it's a new motive, I think it's gonna be Hyoko who kills Mikan and Teruteru. I think Hyoko just doesn't like Mikan, so I think it would make sense for her to kill Mikan, and I definitely think Hyoko doesn't like Teruteru, so I think if there is a double kill, I think that would be the double kill. I think it makes sense for Hyoko because she was supposed to have an arc in the first game, so maybe her arc in this game game with her just straight up be getting worse. So yeah, that's a little thing there. So, but that's only if it's a new motive. I think I said that, but I wanted to double check. Another thing, if it's a new motive, I think Hyoko kills Mikan, but instead of it being a double kill, Nekomaru dies to Monokuma instead of being saved and turned into a robot. So yeah, if it is the same moment, I think someone kills Akane and Nagito. I just want Mikan to live, so I'm hoping someone else could take one for the team and get Mikan to be a survivor, if it's a new motive, or if it's the same motive, because I don't think they would do the same killers for the same motives. I could be wrong, I could be shooting myself in the foot here, but yeah, that's my theory. If it is the same motive, I think someone will kill Akane and Nagito, because I don't think they kill Ibuki again. It's never zero. The chances are never zero, though. I think Akane and Nagito are the two second most vulnerable people at that point in time, or someone on the outside could kill someone in the motel. Oh no. For chapter 4, if it's the same motive, I think we got a couple of different options here. If same motive, like same starving stuff, I think Hajime will kill someone, take one for the team. If not Hajime, maybe Chiaki kills someone, takes one for the team, as she's an AI. Maybe she doesn't want to see her friend suffer and all that. Here's a big one. Here's a fun one. Zero comes back after beating the Funhouse game, and getting all his memories back. I think that'd be interesting, having him come back right before chapter 5. I think Zero has a lot of chances to come back in here. And if you ask me, he's one of the most underutilized masterminds, in my opinion, because he doesn't really do anything. I've talked about this a lot, but Zero doesn't do anything. So I think if in this alternate story, give him a shot here. Give him a shot to do some stuff. If it's a new motive, unfortunately, this is another time where I think Soda is dying. The first, again, is if Sonya kills Soda. My second guess is Gundam kills Soda, because he's getting tired of his shit. In the secret third option, Soda kills Gundam. I don't think Gundam's survive in chapter 4. I wouldn't care. Gundam's never really been my man. But I don't think he's surviving past chapter 4. I'd be impressed if he did. Chapter 5, if Nagito's alive, roughly the same thing. If Azuru's there, like I said earlier, anything goes. I have no earthly idea what they could do with Azuru if he does come back, but if he does come back, anything goes, but if it's not, I have no idea for chapter 5. For chapter 6, guys, I'm gonna keep it a full buck with you. I have absolutely no idea what they would do in a new scenario. I do have a fun idea, though, which is very, very different, and I could be sounding crazy here. Put on the tinfoil hat, fellas. Mukuro comes to save the day with Makoto, Kyoko, and Byakuya. Now, this could be if it's in the Danganronpa If timeline. If it is, I would be so happy, because I love that what if a lot. So I think it'd be really cool, because then you could have Mukuro versus Junko. I think that'd be something interesting. And it would also give Mukuro a chance to be in a class trial. So I think if it is in the Danganronpa What If timeline, I think that'd be something interesting to do. If it is post Danganronpa 3, I think a couple different things could be exciting. By the way, when I say Danganronpa 3, I mean the anime, not V3. Just to specify that. Also, spoilers for the anime right now. I think a couple things could be interesting here. A failed Neo World program could happen, right? And Makoto was wrong. They are still Ultimate Despairs. I think the Ultimate Despairs could hold a killing game for themselves on the island with the Zero as the mastermind, and then the other 14 Ultimate Despairs play it out. I think they could be interesting. I don't know who do we play as. Maybe I've seen a lot of people want Mahiru. I think the second most interesting person would be to play as would be Nagito, as Nagito is the fan favorite. But that's only if it's a failed thing of the Neo world. This, I don't know where to fit this in, but I think this would be something interesting. I think it'd be interesting if Mitarai is there, you know, the little anime boy. I don't like him, but if like it is post the anime, I think it would make sense for him to be there, as he was a part of that class, and I think it'd be interesting to see an anime character finally into the games. Now, this isn't a part of the gameplay. That's all I have for gameplay-wise. I think I made some pretty good predictions. But if for like after you beat the game, I think something that could be interesting is a new side novel, a Danganronpa If 2, if you will. I think it would be interesting to get a sequel to that. Because again, I really like that what if scenario. I'd love to see like you know, the first cast of characters get into some wacky situations. And obviously, who doesn't love a good old Mukuro coming back? So yeah, I hope a Danganronpa If 2, that could be interesting for new stuff. But yeah, that's all I got for the new stuff. Let's close this video, huh? But yeah, gang, those are all my predictions for Danganronpa 2X2. I hope you guys found them fun and interesting. If you made it this far in the video, let me know what you guys think will happen in this game. Also, if you like this video, please consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching, stay safe out there, and may the stars shine down upon you. Bye!